virus outbreak.
Race to evacuate. Hundreds of Americans boarding a U.S. government flight to escape the potentially deadly coronavirus on their way to a military base in California. The death toll and infections mounting overseas. 20 airports in this country now stepping up screenings. And the White House now considering suspending all flights between the U.S. and China.
New video this morning showing the final moments before the deadly helicopter crash. The new details about the investigation, why the craft was traveling without a warning system on board. And overnight, teammate Shaquille O'Neal leading fans in a dramatic tribute.
Battle over Bolton. As the final phase of the impeachment trial gets underway, the big question, will the Senate call the president's former national security advisor to testify as a witness? The vote's unknown right now.
Critical condition. The Connecticut husband charged with murdering his estranged wife and mother of 5 found after a suicide attempt.
ABC News exclusive. The fiancée of the late NFL star Aaron Hernandez breaking her silence, speaking out about his murder conviction and those claims about his sexuality.
Royal revelations. One of Prince Harry's closest friends now speaking out about the royal exit, what Harry told him.
I think the red door black, dance floor black, I'm in my own lane.
And Super Bowl Blitz, a sneak peek at the most highly anticipated ads featuring Missy Elliott, Post Malone,
Tastes like mango! Yeah!
and why is Jason Momoa in a bubble bath?
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
George had an answer to that last question that I posed. Good morning, America. Super Bowl just 4 days away, and as you know, the ad wars are already on.
Yeah, we're going to have an exclusive preview on that coming up, but we begin with the latest on the coronavirus. Take a look right there. That's the plane evacuating more than 200 Americans from Wuhan, China. There were families and diplomats on board.
That plane landing in Alaska overnight. It's diverting to a military base in California, and there's a live look at the base there. This as cases of the coronavirus climb now more than 6,000 around the world.
And at least 132 people have died. Back here in the U.S., we have 5 confirmed cases. Now the CDC is expanding screenings to 20 domestic airports. The White House reportedly considering banning all U.S. flights to China. Will Carr starts us off from Riverside County, California, where that plane is bringing all those passengers. Good morning, Will.
And Robin, this is a fluid situation. That charter flight from Alaska was initially supposed to land in Ontario, about 30 minutes away from where we are now. Overnight, that plan changed. It's now coming to this military base where everybody will be quarantined for at least 3 days. This morning, authorities say they're not taking any chances.
We are finally boarding the plane. Here's all 230 citizens who got a spot.
Overnight, more than 200 Americans evacuated, touching down in Alaska, arriving in a chartered flight arranged by the U.S. Patrick Stockstill and his family were on that plane. The aircraft lined with rows of passengers in face masks, officials with hazmat suits on board as well. Stockstill and his family thankful to be back in the States.
We just touched down here on the stateside. A big cheer let out in the plane when we landed. We are set to go through customs and should be back wheels up in about 3 hours for our final destination.
The Stockstills and everyone else on the flight will now have to spend at least 3 days in quarantine. If any passengers show any symptoms, they could be forced to stay up to 2 weeks or longer. So far, 5 Americans here in the United States have contracted coronavirus, and authorities at 20 domestic airports will screen passengers for symptoms.
Americans should know that this is a potentially very serious public health threat. But at this point, Americans should not worry for their own safety.
As the Chinese take extreme precautions to prevent the spread of the deadly novel coronavirus, the White House is not ruling out suspending all flights between the two countries. British Airways has already suspended all of their flights to and from China. We just learned that all 201 passengers on that charter flight in Alaska were screened twice in Alaska. They were all cleared, all 201. When they found out they're coming to California, they all started cheering. Amy.
All right. I'm sure a lot of relief there. Will Carr, thank you. The latest now on the investigation into the helicopter crash that killed Kobe Bryant and 8 others. Federal investigators now say the chopper was missing a warning system on board. And TJ Holmes is at the Staples Center there in Los Angeles, where the memorial for the Lakers legend continues to grow. Good morning, TJ.
It continues to grow, Robach. If you just take a look at this, people are leaving jerseys, there are candles and there are notes and flowers, tributes that really are going all over downtown for Kobe Bryant. But as you mentioned, this investigation into the accident continues. Yes, there was a warning system that wasn't necessarily required for this helicopter that some say could have helped it and helped the pilot understand how close he was to terrain. Others say that wouldn't have helped because there was such a rapid descent. And that is the focus of the investigation now. Why there was such a rapid descent of this helicopter that resulted in what the NTSB calls a high-impact crash.
A last sighting of the helicopter carrying Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others just minutes before the deadly crash. The videos capturing the circling aircraft were taken at 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning, 15 minutes before the helicopter went radio silent.
The descent rate for the helicopter was over 2,000 feet a minute. We know that this was a high energy impact crash. The helicopter was in one piece when it impacted the terrain.
The investigation presses on.
I was asked about terrain awareness and warning system, which provides terrain information to the pilot. I was asked whether that was on this helicopter. We have verified it was not.
New chilling audio captured on this Nest camera of the chopper struggling moments before the fatal crash. The owner turned this over to the NTSB, which will be crucial for the investigators. The coroner confirms all 9 victims are now recovered from the scene in the Pasadena Hills. Overnight, an emotional Magic Johnson recounted his relationship with Kobe on Jimmy Kimmel.
Every night you came to Staples Center, you knew you were going to see something special, something great that you've never seen in your life, and that was Kobe Bryant. Kobe never made an excuse, and the man gave us everything that he had.
Former teammate and close friend Shaquille O'Neal emotional before TNT's NBA pregame show.
The fact that we're not going to be able to joke at his Hall of Fame ceremony. We're not going to be able to say, hi, I got 5, you got 4. The fact that we're not going to be able to say, if we would stay together, we could have got 10. Those are the things that you can't get back.
Shaq later stopped with these fans, getting everyone silent before leading a powerful chant.
Kobe! 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 Kobe!
A source tells People magazine Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's wife of 18 years, is, quote, devastated by the loss of her soulmate, saying, quote, she can hardly keep it together, adding she can't finish a sentence without crying, but she is working very hard to pull it together for the other girls. She now has to be the strong one. The Bryant family, one of several devastated by this tragic accident. And at their season opener, a moment of silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence for John Altobelli.
Honoring the Orange Coast College longtime head coach, John Altobelli, his wife, Carrie, and their daughter, who all died in the crash.
They have now, the investigators collected all the evidence from the scene and the debris. They've turned it over to local authorities, and now the work begins. We could have a preliminary report, Robach, in about a week and a half into the crash, but we can expect a final report on exactly what happened really much, much further down the road, even up to a year or more.
Wow. All right, TJ, and we know so many stories are coming out now about Kobe and his love for his daughters, and now the hashtag GirlDad is trending on Twitter.
Yeah, this is something that was started by really a friend, Elle Duncan, anchor over at ESPN, who was recalling really one of her moments with Kobe, in which he said people always asked him, don't you want a son to carry on your legacy? Don't you want a boy? He has 4 girls. He said, I'd have 5 more if I could. He enjoyed being a girl dad, and that message got out by Elle Duncan, again, over at ESPN, and that message is taken off, and it was trending big time, and people putting out those images of dads and their daughters, just something to being a girl dad, and one as well.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. TJ, thanks so much for the very latest. George?
TJ knows there's nothing better than being a girl dad.
Yes. So do you, George.
We're going to switch gears now and get the latest on the impeachment trial of President Trump, entering a key new phase. Next 2 days devoted to senators questioning the legal teams, as a new poll shows that 75% of Americans think senators should call witnesses like former National Security Advisor John Bolton before they end the trial. Our senior congressional correspondent Mary Bruce is on Capitol Hill. And Mary, right now, we don't have a firm sense of where the votes stand on witnesses.
Yeah, George, right now we don't know where this fight is headed. This morning, it seems several key Republicans are still undecided. And that is why this next phase is so critical. Senators will now have 2 days to ask pointed questions of both sides. And at the end, they will have to decide, do they have enough information or do they feel they need to hear from additional witnesses? This morning, uncertainty on Capitol Hill. The pressure on to call former National Security Advisor John Bolton to testify.
The witness vote, I think, could easily be close.
A first-hand witness, Bolton reportedly writes in his upcoming book that the president explicitly linked military aid to Ukraine to investigations into his rivals.
Are we really going to require the country to wait until his book comes out to find out information that senators could have used?
On Twitter overnight, the president asking why didn't John Bolton complain about this nonsense a long time ago when he was very publicly terminated. He said, not that it matters, nothing. Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, with some blunt words for Bolton.
Here's the only conclusion I can come to, and it's a harsh one, and I feel very bad about it. He's a backstabber.
All eyes are now on 4 key Senate Republicans who suggest they want to hear from Bolton, like Senator Lisa Murkowski.
I think that Bolton probably has something to offer. So we'll figure out how we're going to learn more.
On the Senate floor, our team spotted Republicans trying to sway the Alaska senator. John Thune, the Republican whip, huddling with Murkowski, appearing to debate the issue of witnesses. Meeting with Republicans late yesterday, Leader Mitch McConnell warning his members that right now he does not have the votes to block additional witnesses.
That ends our presentation.
The president's legal team has now rested their case, arguing this impeachment could set a perilous precedent.
If you lower the bar that way, danger, danger, danger. Because the next president, or the one after that, he or she would be held to that same standard?
Now, all eyes here are on 4 key Republican senators who will ultimately decide whether or not they call additional witnesses like John Bolton. But, George, we are also closely watching several key Democrats from red states who are undecided and wrangling with this broader decision of whether or not to acquit the president, which is likely going to be a politically risky decision for them.
Yeah, it sure will. Okay, Mary, thanks very much. I know you're going to join us for our live coverage of the impeachment trial. I'll be anchoring with our political and legal teams at 1 Eastern. Also, right now, reactions coming in to President Trump's new Middle East peace plan. It was revealed during Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's visit to the White House Tuesday. The plan proposes a Palestinian state, but also allows Israel to take control of a significant portion of the West Bank without input from the Palestinians. Netanyahu said he accepts the U.S. proposal, but Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas blasted it, saying, quote, "We say 1,000 no's to the deal of the century." Robin?
And George, this breaking news overnight. The Pentagon now revealing 50 American service members suffered traumatic brain injuries in that Iran missile attack, a dramatic increase from previous reports. Our chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz, has more on all this. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. The power of those cruise missiles striking that base in Iraq is still being felt.
This morning, the Pentagon now saying 50 U.S. service members have been diagnosed with traumatic brain injury from that Iranian missile attack. That's nearly 5 times what was originally announced, with 8 of those injured serious enough to be sent home to the U.S. for treatment.
Their conditions didn't improve. Some got worse, and some had severe enough symptoms that they were transported on for further treatment. They will continue to receive treatment in the United States, either at Walter Reed or at their home bases.
The symptoms include headaches, dizziness, sensitivity to light, restlessness, and nausea. Symptoms that President Trump, who initially said there were no injuries, dismissed.
No, I don't consider them very serious injuries relative to other injuries that I've seen.
Those comments sparking outrage among some veterans groups, the VFW calling on the president to apologize for those, quote, misguided remarks.
31 of those who were injured have been returned to duty, but traumatic brain injury has impacted hundreds of thousands of service members since 9/11. Amy?
Thank you so much, Martha Raddatz. Now to those new developments involving Fotis Dulos, the Connecticut man charged with killing his estranged wife, found after a suicide attempt. Stephanie Ramos has the story.
This morning, Fotis Doulos, the man accused of murdering his estranged wife and mother of 5 children, Jennifer Doulos, is in critical condition after his lawyers say he attempted suicide. Police conducting a welfare check after Doulos failed to appear in court for a bail hearing, finding him unresponsive in his Connecticut home.
They could see through a window that Mr. Doulos was sitting in his vehicle, and he had obvious signs of medical distress.
Doulos was airlifted to a New York hospital and is being treated in a hyperbaric chamber for carbon monoxide poisoning. The 52-year-old was under house arrest, out on $6 million bond, facing a murder charge in the death of his wife, Jennifer, who disappeared last May after dropping off their children at school. The couple had been in the middle of a bitter divorce and heated custody battle. Doulos has always maintained his innocence. According to court documents, investigators say security video shows a man they believe to be Doulos riding a bicycle towards Jennifer's home the day she vanished. Police think when she returned home, Doulos was, quote, lying in wait, alleging he used zip ties to secure and incapacitate her. They say her blood was found in multiple locations in her home. Jennifer's body has not yet been found.
Here at the hospital, Doulos is being treated with specialized oxygen therapy. His girlfriend, Michelle Traconis, and his former civil attorney have also been charged in connection with Jennifer's death. Guys.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. We're going to switch gears now to the Super Bowl. Just 4 days away, a matchup featuring 2 quarterbacks with something to prove. Victor Kendo has the highlights.
It's been 50 years since the Chiefs have appeared in the Super Bowl, and the pressure is on. All eyes on 24-year-old Patrick Mahomes, the 5th youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl in NFL history.
It's awesome. I mean, just to be able to be here in this moment, it's a tribute to the guys I have around me. I got put in a great situation early in my career, and I'm just trying to take advantage of every single day that I get.
Mahomes receiving a massive amount of support from those who helped kickstart his professional career. His former Texas Tech coach surprising his high school coach Adam Cook with tickets. Cook writing in a letter, the opportunity to watch Patrick start in his first Super Bowl will be forever etched within my heart. As for the 49ers, this is their 6th visit to the big game. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo admitting that facing off against Mahomes won't be easy.
Dude's just, I mean, he does it all on the field. He can run, he can pass, go short, go long, whatever it is. So it'll be a tough test for us on Sunday.
Garoppolo already has 2 Super Bowl rings from his time spent as Tom Brady's backup for the New England Patriots.
So this is Miami's 11th time hosting the big game, making it the city to host the most Super Bowls ever, breaking a tie with, and please don't hold this against me, Robin, New Orleans.
I knew you were going to say that. Why did you have to bring that up? Good to see you there. Going to have a great time there in Miami. Wow.
We are following a lot of other stories this morning. And up next, our interview with one of Prince Harry's closest friends, what Harry told him about the royal exit.
And that ABC News exclusive, Amy's interview with the fiancé of the late NFL player Aaron Hernandez. But first, off the dance floor, back with us is Ginger Z.
Slept a couple hours, that's all you need. Then you need a lot more in liberal Kansas, where you've had 9 inches of snow outside the city, about 1 foot. And so, yes, the roads are rough. And this morning, those winter weather advisories stretch from Kansas City to St. Louis. So on 44 down to Rolla, that could be slick. And then we've got a series of storms to watch. Parts of the energy that are going to come through the Pacific Northwest eventually try to make their way to the Northeast. Windy conditions around Southern California, especially in the mountain passes. Your local weather in 30 seconds. First, the Sunny Cities, sponsored by State Farm.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Home insurance trusted by more people than any other. State Farm.
From morning clouds on this Wednesday to afternoon sunshine, your temperature is not bad, running a few degrees above average. 41 at 10 a.m. this morning and then 46 by 4 p.m. Tomorrow we'll go from sun to clouds, but temperatures really the next couple of days remaining at about 43 to 46 during the afternoon. And then Saturday, 47 your high temperature. Saturday is our next weather maker, and it is looking like rain for the area, mainly early in the day, then after about 4 to 5 p.m. Dry for Super Bowl Sunday.
On a Wednesday.
Maybe we ski the beast after lunch.
Way to go, Em. You're like a rocket.
this Valentine's Day.
When the avalanche was coming, Mom! What happened next?
Ditch the kids.